Hi, I'm Katie. I work with Legendary Escapes, Ask the Pool Guy, and we're building a pool.
We're going to talk about some definitions for what things are.
All right.
So is there a real definition for this steel that's going in here as like that's going to be the outline of the pool?
Well, I don't know per se. I know we refer to it as the steel panels.
Okay. And so what is the reasoning for the steel panels?
Shape of the pool.
Okay.
The liner's going to go right up against it. Probably better to go up against steel than up against dirt. I think it keeps the shape and keeps it supported.
So what is Ron doing right now? He is putting bolts in.
Yeah, he's putting the panels together. It's just like a puzzle.
Okay, is there a special name for when you're putting them together or the bolts that Ron is putting in?
Nope.
Okay, so then once everything is put together, what happens next?
The next step after everything is bolted, leveled, braced is a footing. So we're going to pump a bunch of concrete behind the steel so it does not move.
What does brace mean?
The brace are, here, let's see, I'll grab you one.
Oh, perfect.
This lovely little thing, it bends.
Okay.
And it will go up against, we'll bolt it into the pool wall both ways and then put some stakes so the steel really does not move.
Okay. So then how are they, so you're going to put that against the wall into the dirt or does it go into concrete? How does that?
It'll go into the dirt now because there is no concrete, but when we pour the concrete, that'll get cemented in.
Oh, okay. So. And then what happens after that? So you've got your walls up, you've got the braces in.
Right. I believe the next part would be to work on our hybrid side. I mean, this is all the vinyl liner, but we also work with gunite, with our sun shelves. So we're probably going to stake in a bunch of rebar, rod bust, which means tying the rods together, and then we're going to shoot the shape of all the gunite portions. So we've got a sun shelf, which you've heard about. We've got this waterfall step section right here, and then we also have like a little love seat walk entry, something in the deep end. So
can you tell us how it'll look when the rebar comes in, meeting with the steel walls? You want to explain a little bit about that? Just because that is where the, the gunite and the vinyl come together to make that hybrid. Yeah. You want to talk a little bit about that in this early process?
Sure. It's actually gonna not be all that different than when you put in fiberglass stairs. How obviously the liner doesn't attach into the fiberglass, but they have strips, beauty strips. It's the same premise for the sun shelf and the waterfall and all of that. We're just gonna have, I think they have them special. They're just gonna be screwed in and the liner will get screwed in along that, and it's a pretty tight seal.
So when we're over here with this steel wall here, is the rebar just going to go right next to it in this early process and then cement's just going to be thrown in next to it?
Yeah, well, you have to figure the shape, so it's not like just rebar. It's going to be, rebar that might even
kind of blends into it.
The holes, right.
Okay.
And then kind of come around outside, whatever the level is, it'll come down, it will be pounded into the ground.
Okay.
Tied across, cut, so it will mimic this same shape. You'll see it in a couple days.